Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. I am really happy to join you all once again for your weekly tarot reading for the week of June 8th through the 14th, 2016. So as I've said before, my channel is about giving you guidance and inspiration to walk your spiritual path in a good way, to walk your journeys in a way that feels in integrity and in authenticity to who you truly are and where your growth edges are. All right, so asking Spirit to give us the messages and the guidance that we need for the week of June 8th through the 14th, 2016. Please, Spirit, give us the energies and the guidance that we need for the week of June 8th through the 14th, 2016. And I'll say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for my understanding and for the understanding of everyone watching this video. May all of our intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Okay, one more. All right. Please show us the first card that we need to consider for this week of June 8th through the 16th. And the next card. And two more. What are the messages and what are the energies for the week of June 8th through the 14th, 2016? And the last card. Two cards want to come up. Okay, fine. Okay. Let's see what we've got. So the first card is the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. The next card is the Lovers. The next card, Justice. Beautiful. And then the last two cards are the Three of Wands and, can you see that? The World. This is a beautiful World card. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, Justice, the Three of Wands, and the World. We've got three major arcana cards and two minor. Let me sit and gather the energies and see what the messages are, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The mic was not plugged in, so I don't know what it's going to sound like when I record, when I do the editing. But hopefully I won't have to redo the beginning. Okay, so here are your cards, and I just wanted to mention that while I was shuffling, it looked like one card popped out, and it was this. I found it on the floor, and it was the card of Death. And so that is also an energy of the week. So it feels like an intense week this week. So I'm going to put this card here and add that to the mix, and I'll be looking at the cards and be right back. All right, everyone, I'm back. And it looks like this is a really big week. So let's get started. I'm going to start off the reading with the last card that came up, which was the Death card, because I know that some people get really scared about this card. Looking at the reading, it it feels like it's an overall energy, um, meaning it ties everything together. And so the idea behind this card is that an old way is no longer, and something new is taking its place. So death really means transition, um, and for those that can come with a lot of grief for the loss of the old ways. And sometimes, those old ways are really outdated, like a leaf that falls from a tree in the autumn. It's no longer needed, and then the springtime new shoot comes through. There's new life happening. So look to the new is what this card signals, and that there is a definite change going on in the energy out there. Like I said in my first few readings, I'm someone who's very susceptible to the astrological energies, and so most of the people I imagine who come to this channel and listen to my readings are also susceptible. So the new moon just happened on Saturday, um, June 4th, and I bet there's some newness going on in a lot of your lives, and some of the old stuff is being put away and composted and let go into the earth where it can be recycled. So think about this card in your life. Check out, what is passing away, what is no longer needed, what is no longer true for me. It could also be, not so much death of physical things, but of attitudes and beliefs that you've held and which are no longer true for you. And sometimes those have to be put away in order for new, for the real, authentic, present moment you to be, to come into fruition. We're all evolving, right? Okay, so that's the overall energy of the week is change, transition, um, death of old forms, and coming to life of new forms. All right, so to start off the week, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, and that just tells me, boy, a lot of you are in the love department, seeing a lot of um, offers, beautiful offers. The Knight of Cups is a really romantic card. He's actually the King of Cups. Oh, actually, sorry, no, not in this deck. He's still a knight in this deck. So he's, the romantic lover, very emotional, very heartfelt. Look at that beautiful offering of the cup that he's giving. He's just pouring all of his heart out to you. He can be charming. He's definitely loving and heart-centered and sensitive. And he also has empathy and is empathic. This is the poet, this is pure musician, this is, the sensitive souls out there. Okay, so there's an offer coming your way, or maybe you've already got an offer in your in your life from someone. It could be someone younger than you, or it could just be an emotional, watery sort of energy. Some people say this because it's a cup card and it's water. It could be someone who's Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But I don't really, follow that. Everyone's got those characteristics and traits of emotionality and sensitivity. It's some to different degrees, but you've got an emotional offer coming your way. Okay. And the Lovers, with the emotional offer coming your way, the Lovers is a card of, choice in love. You have to, are you going to accept the offer and, run off into the sunset and be with this new love? Lovers can be all sorts of relationships. It could even be a business choice, a choice to merge with someone on the business level. So the week has an element of choice, and choice attached to a relationship, a big relationship. It could be romantic, but it could also be, a business partner, or what's the word? Something other than a romantic partner. It could be a family member, who's asking you to, hey, come on board, I need you right now. And you could be answering a call to be of service in that way and need to choose, can I do this? But this is, the Lovers is a card of relating, relationship. Um, so lots of you are out there and having heart-to-heart talks with your lovers, having heart-to-heart talks with family members, really dropping in and feeling out what is true for me in this relationship, and then going out and expressing that, and making the choice to stand for what's true for you in this relationship, whether it's a lover, a brother, a sister, um, you know, the company boss who wants you to take a promotion, that sort of thing. Okay. The next card is the card of Justice. So I like this card because with all the emotional stuff going on with the Knight of Cups and the Lovers, um, this card really speaks to taking right action, um, and seeing that the just will prevail. So this is a card of balance. You know, if something has been out of balance, if you are um, in a situation where you just feel like you haven't been getting what's right for you, things will come into balance. And it's also a card saying that in this choice that you're making with the Lover's card, make sure whatever you're choosing is for the greater good, for the highest good, for the just, for the right, for the integrity of everyone involved. Okay, this is a card of consideration. You need to consider um, this card of justice in your decision making around perhaps this offer that's come through and the choices around it. Okay, so be mindful, please. Don't make choices based on addiction. Don't make choices based on what you would like to be true. Really take a look at the whole picture and assess what is the right choice right here, right now, and use your mind. You know, she's got the sword. Use your mental powers in order to make this choice with an open heart. You know, she's got her chest open, but she is standing firm with her mind. Like, this is the right choice based on all the options out there, and I'm making this choice with a clear mind and an open heart. Okay. The Three of Wands speaks of movement, of initial completions of enterprises, and of looking at what the next stage is. So you look at this card, he's the entrepreneur. The wands are cards of creativity. So those of you who are artists, business people, anyone who's got a project going on, if you're a student and you're in school and you've got your dissertation to write, the first phase has been completed. Okay, the threes are about completions of an initial phase. So the first phase has been completed. You've got your wands with you. You know, you've done all the work, and the wands are full of beginning, budding, not opportunities, but harvests, right? The flowers end up turning into fruits. And so the flowers are starting to bloom. But he's not looking at the flowers, he's looking out to sea. If you look, there's a ship out there and there's a sailboat there. He's looking to see, okay, what are my next steps in the future? What does the future have to hold, and how do I grow this into the fuller completion that I'm looking for? All right, so for example, if you're writing a book, you've written chapter 1 through 5, and now you're looking at, okay, for the second half of the book, where do the characters want to go? If you're writing a play, Act 1 is done, you're looking at Act 2, okay? That's another energy of the week. And then last but not least, we have the World card, and I really like this World card because take a look at the green man in the center. the eagle, condor. We've got the ram or the deer, sorry, the buck, sorry, not a deer. And the lion, the air. It's an organic completion. Something in your life is coming to completion at this time, and you're organically feeling it, right? It doesn't have the harshness of this death card. It's much more organic and sort of like, oh, yes, this is just the next process. Um, but it's the same thing. It bears a similar message to the death card. It bears the message of completion, finality, something that can be closed up and tied, and job well done, a cycle completed. This is the card of cycles, and so there's something in your life that's coming to an end. From the card, it feels like some part of your emotional life is shifting and changing, and you're complete with it, and you're ready to start something new. And this is a really beautiful, beautiful card to receive in this reading. So as you're going through the week, take a look at what things feel complete to you, what cycles feel complete, what cycles feel like they're no longer bearing fruit. Remember the Three of Wands. You're looking to some of these wands have been gathered, and they're now he's looking forward to see, okay, what is next? What's going to bear fruit next? And with the cycle, you want to see what's bearing fruit, what can be laid to rest in order for a new growth to begin. Okay, let's see if there's any other messages that want to come through. It's a really beautiful spread this week. Definitely heavy on the love and emotional and relationship phase. The business piece, the next chapter piece is important as well because of all the completion energy that's happening down here with the death card and the world card. But the first part of the week is very much full of emotional choices, relationship choices, things like that. And your guiding point in that is the Justice card. I'm also hearing that some of you might be torn between emotional concerns, relationship concerns, family concerns, and your creativity and your productivity. Life isn't always clean. Stuff's happening at the same time, all the time. Your baby might get sick. Your boss might be asking you to pick up a different project. And so pulling the Justice is, stating your priorities, knowing your priorities in your heart, and then acting them out in the world. So this is really, I feel like this is your guiding card for the week. Knowing, being observant, know what's come to completion, be mindful of the offers of love that are coming your way, and be kind to the people that are coming your way for love. And then make the choices you need to make based on an overall assessment of what is right, what is just, and what will bring back right balance. If things have been unbalanced and wonky, what will bring them to right balance? And sometimes you can go into meditation and see with the mind, feel with the mind, and think with your heart, and let justice prevail. Okay? So good luck this week. I hope that you got something out of this reading. If you would like a personal reading, you can email me at spirithealertarot@gmail.com. I'm happy to hear from all of you and happy to offer more insights. Trying to think. I had a really crazy weekend, and so I'm hoping that now that the new moon is done, everyone can sort of move forward into new things. All right, everyone, take care, have a good week, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.